Number 13. Z already spoiled it. So Z, why don't you tell everyone who number 13 is?
Yeah, Kumpulainen. There you go. Great pick. My God, what a pick.
The franchise all-name team, without a doubt.
Oh, yeah. Again, at the time when they drafted him, I was like, I love their draft class. Weirdly, Kumpulainen might be my sneaky favorite pick of all these guys. He is an enigma. He's like 6'4", 6'5", does not move quickly whatsoever. That being said, one of the best transition players we've tracked in the CHL, like, ever.
He's so good.
That massive frame and the slow foot speed does not hinder his ability to transport the puck from his own end into the offensive zone. And like, you can't take the puck off of him. He's got
like massive strides though. That's why it's like when he skates, he just like takes up so much space and he moves so he may not move quickly forward, but
the thing with him is it's like the skating, it's so tough to judge because it's like the speed, nope, that's not in his wheelhouse, but like agility and his ability to move, like the lateral movement and his ability to just shift with and without the puck is unfucking believable. And he's one of those kids that, like, forever, you always have to be careful when a guy that's, like, playing U16 and he is 5 inches taller than everybody on the ice. When they dominate, you have to be like, all right, well, let's, I wonder why. But, like, when he went up and played, like, not pro hockey in Finland, but played up 2 age groups a couple of years ago, he was not just good because of his size. He knew how to use the size. Like that's two very different things where it's like there's some guys that are that big, but you just strip the puck off. They have no idea how to position themselves. They're terrible along the wall, but he is unbelievably good at it. And he also leverages it well in transition, in motion. And he's got some insane hands. Like the skill that this kid possesses is a joke. And he made people look stupid in the OHL this year. And he was such a versatile player for them too, where like elite two-way play. And even when he wasn't leaned on for offense, like he is making everyone's lives easier in the offensive zone where he's just hanging on to pucks. You can't get off of him. You can't get it off him. Played a lot with a kid like Beckett Seneke, who went 3rd overall. But like every area of the game, he's effective. And I kind of love that he's going from the O to play in Liga next year because he was like, it's my dream to play for Pelicans. They're my favorite team growing up. This is my one opportunity to go do it. So now he's going to go get a chance to go play pro hockey, and he might be close to being ready after that.
For 2 years, right?
Yeah, I think he did sign a 2-year deal, I guess. I
love this move. I'm so excited.
But like, I mean, to your point, though, Z, with using his body the right way, I mean, just look at his jersey number for Oshawa. It says it all.
Yeah.
He's baby.
Well, like
basically, he's Jaromir Jagr. All right, like it's the same.
He's the player
out in jean jacket.
He's the player I had the hardest ranking. I think at one point I had him at 10 when I was doing this, and I just slowly bumped him around. And I think ultimately what it came down to is just where his ceiling was compared to some of the players in front of him. But that's not to say he doesn't have a ceiling. Like I think if everything continues on the path that he's on, he is going to be the absolute perfect type of player you want to play in your bottom 6. Probably like your 4th line center. Like I think that would be such a great spot for him. Someone that's mobile, someone that's big, someone that's physical, but can also chip in some offense when you need it. Like, and he had a great year last year. I'm really excited to see how the transition to pro hockey goes for him playing for the Pelicans. But I think like if like the next step we want to see from Charlie Stramel to me is what we're seeing right now from Kumpulainen. Like it's that big physical play, bringing the offense, being a player that can be leaned on, being a player that can play with other skilled players. Like I'm really excited to see what this season holds for him.
Dude, and like, projecting that he does make the NHL and all the boxes are checked and everything like that. Like he's going to be a nightmare matchup for if they put him up against like top lines or like second lines, right? Because he does have that skill and he does have that hockey IQ where it's like, yeah, maybe he has some more scrubs than just physical players as his line mates, but if he's the one like actually driving the play, whether it's head to head against, bottom 6 lines in the National Hockey League, or if he's playing against some of the better players, like he's going to be right there where he's, I've been playing against you guys my whole development, right? I've been playing against skilled guys in the O. I've been playing against skilled guys and, hard-nosed guys in Liga. So I love this prospect so much for the Wild, and I hope all works out in Liga. And I feel like he's the perfect type of player to play Finnish hockey, so he should fit the mold there for sure.
Yeah, and speaking to your point about like being that big guy that guys suck to play against, I know we gave him a lot of shit in Minnesota, but I think it's because we expected the wrong things out of him. Like Jordan Greenway was that guy for the Wild. Like that guy was 6'6". His defensive shutdown ability, like as a forward, was really, really good. Like if you can get to that type, or you can be that just big, annoying body to play against, there's a role to be carved out there for sure.
I mean, he also turned into Riley Height, so I love him.
Yeah, that's great.
He was one of my favorite players to track this year. I mean, just the size, his two-way ability, his hands, and then he looked like a man amongst boys a lot of nights, just the way he played. Another thing to mention about his hands, I feel like a lot of nights he won a ton of face-offs, like 75% or more in a lot of games. And just
hammering home that ideal fourth-line center, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Who's the guy that Florida had? Stenlund? Isn't he a giant too?
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm excited to see what he does in Liga. I think he's playing for his hometown team, is it not? Isn't he playing on the team that like the city he's born in? But
Pelicans, baby.
Yeah, it'll be fun to watch him play some pro hockey.
I'm gonna try to pull it up to see if I can pull it up quickly, anyways. But his 5-on-5 possession numbers in the O this year were legitimately comical. Like when he was on the ice, it was just like they basically weren't at all. They were never like in their own end, and like he had the puck the whole fucking time. Like he is very fun to watch. Again, just an absolute enigma where it's like this guy is moving 2 miles an hour up the ice, and no one is doing anything about it.
The definition of work smarter, not harder, baby.
Yeah.
It was like, what are we gonna do about it? You want me to go take the puck off that guy? Fuck yeah, I'm just hanging out here. Like,
that was always kind of what.
Passes.
Yeah, I know, like they play different positions, but like that's kind of how I always felt watching Ryan Suter in his prime. Like that guy never looked like he was skating fast, but he closed every gap. Like stick was always in the right spot. It's like how? Like you don't skate well, but you're always like breaking things up.
We just lost so many subscribers because you said nice things about Suter.
I said prime Suter. This was before all the bullshit.
Because Shea Weber taught him well. That's why, Brett.
It could be.
Get off it.
Should have taught him how to take a slap shot from the point, though.
Hoppy doesn't like Shea Weber. I don't know why. But anyways.
No, I don't like your obsession with him.
One of my favorite defensemen of all time, baby. How many gold medals did he win for Canada? Quite a few. 2, I think.
Oh, quite a few. Quite a few. Actually, not even a few. So
a couple.
Nice stated, Isha. Z, did you get those numbers, or are we moving on?
I have to. Yeah, no. The website that we have access to, they go game by game. I can't pull up the expected goals or like the on ice. I'd have to do the math myself for 70 games.
Yeah, well, math isn't.
All right, hang on. We're already 2 hours in. You know, what's another 2 hours for one guy? That's number 13 on our list. Hold on.
All right, that was number 13, Jaromir Kumpulainen.
Jaromir.
Number 12.
Who, by the way, is playing another season. Just
he
saying.
will play forever.
He's the Frank Gore of
he's
pro
training.
hockey.
He's training with Pasta in the offseason right now, and apparently keeping up with his training regimen. So what an absolute!
Do you mean Pasta's keeping up with Jagr's training?
Yeah, sorry, yeah. Dude, Jagr said he's dropped 25 pounds and he hasn't lost a lick of muscle. This guy's an absolute savage.
Wait, last thing though.
Final.
We talked about the fact that in that speech, Jagr was like, "Yeah, my girlfriend wasn't old enough to see me in my like." That was
oh my god,
fucking insane.
I legitimately forgot about that.
Oh my god. But by the way, actually,
everyone did a collective "oh fuck" when he said that.
He's the coolest guy in the world. He really is.
He doesn't give a fuck.
He really is.
He is. Yeah.
God damn it.